So a really common request I get all the time is to make a side-by-side video of camera X versus camera Y, and I've been basically telling people that I don't do that anymore, and basically you can just do it yourself. And I was typing the same explanation in over and over again, and so I decided to just make this video, and I'll just basically copy paste the video URL into the question request for all future requests, because basically anyone can do this on their own with all the way I do my FPV camera reviews. I've changed the format, I think, going back, I don't know, a few months back, and all the new cameras are flown at the same park. I fly the same path using the same FPV Camera Review Rig, and I did a video in that one as well. If you guys get questions about that all the time, how I record the video without getting any transmission breakups, so that's a separate video. But if you want to do your side-by-side videos, it's very easy to do. You just have to open up two browser windows. As you see here, I got two windows open. First off, I want to show you the playlist of all the camera reviews that you're going to see footage in, so you can do your own comparisons. So I'll put a link in the description to this playlist. This is the FPV Camera Review playlist, and I'll put all the camera reviews in here. And these are all the recent ones here. You can see the Falcor Micro, Caddx Micro F2, etc. And then for the older cameras, I did a couple of roundups. So I'll probably do for another roundup number 3 here for all these more recent cameras that I've reviewed. But if you want to see any of the new cameras against some of the older cameras, so for example, here is camera roundup number 1. And I opened up a new window over here, and I'm not sure if this picture is exactly correct, but if you look in the description down here, you should be able to see all the cameras that are in this roundup. So there's 5 of them here. So in this particular roundup, you can see the Foxeer Aero Micro Pro. So I'm going to bring that up just as a sample here. Okay, so here's the Aero Micro Pro here. I have it queued up, and then let's bring up another camera over here, the Caddx Micro F2. You just have to go to this section of the video where you see the footage, and that's going to be about right here. And basically just go and try and find about the same spot that I'm flying in. So I'm going to be flying under this tree here. I usually do this tree right over here in this little gap first, and then I'll go over here and do the same thing. So I just have to find that particular section. It's like, I think it's right here. So you can see that I'm flying the same path, and then you can adjust the settings here. You can slow it down, so that's normal speed. You can do, say, like 25% speed here and 25% speed over here. And then you can just play both the videos to get an idea of what the cameras look like side by side. And then you can just do this for pretty much any camera you want that's in the playlist, because I fly the same path at the same park. Pretty similar lighting conditions, usually middle of the day. It's usually sunny. It's always sunny here. And that's the reason why I don't do side-by-sides anymore, because I was previously getting requests to do a side-by-side of this camera versus that camera, and as you know, after you get it to about 20 to 30 cameras, it gets a little bit hairy trying to meet those requests. When it's just, if I just do the same consistent path over and over again, you can just find your own section of the video that you want to do the comparison to, and for any particular camera, and then you can just do the comparison yourself. So you can just clearly see here what the image quality is like on this camera on the left versus the camera on the right at the same park. Obviously sidewalk here, you can see like the sidewalk here, etc., etc. I think you guys get the picture. It's it's not rocket science. You just have to bring up two browser windows, and then all of the cameras that exist in the playlist, you can do any of those. And of course there's going to be extra cameras here on the roundup 1 and 2 from the older ones. So anything before this date, I think the June 18th 2018 right here, that I was kind of doing some random flight paths and stuff like that, so I redid those for this particular roundup. So those cameras that are going to be in here, if you want, these are the ones you're going to want to find for these roundup 1, and then there's a different set in roundup 2, and then all of the newer cameras here in the playlist after those dates. So that's pretty much it. It's not that hard to do, and that's how you can do your own side-by-side comparisons of these cameras. So hope that helps you guys out. Hopefully I don't have to answer this question anymore. And yeah, it's very easy for you guys to do these comparisons yourself, and going forward I'm going to keep doing them exactly the same way, so as new cameras come out you can go back and compare the new cameras to the old cameras in the same way that I'm showing right here. Anyway guys, hope that helps you guys out, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.